Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Leg Drop the World. My name is Doc. This is my good buddy Judge.
I feel like we've done this before.
It's deja vu all over again. Yes, if you can't tell, we've just been talking to a camera that is not recording for like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's like a good 20 minutes. Wow.
But here we are. The camera is recording. If you guys could take a minute, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought about Battleground, because that's what we're talking about.
We were talking about Battleground.
This is a terrible intro just because we're trying to get through this now.
No, it's not terrible. It's great. It's our best intro yet.
And best intro ever. And then we're on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yep.
I will put Judge's Twitter handle in the description.
Yep.
So with all that stuff out of the way, Judge, hit me.
Let's do it.
Again.
We have a kickoff. Pre-show is Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English.
Myself and the rest of the world chose Ty. This crazy kid right here chose Aiden English. And Aiden English won.
Yeah, he did.
And we are all the worse for it.
This match sucked. Let's just be honest. I shouldn't say it sucked.
Yeah, the match itself wasn't terrible. It was just, it didn't mean anything.
Nope.
And neither of those characters are doing anything at the moment. So, why?
Yeah, who's
why?
doing what?
So, technically, the match was okay.
Yeah.
But outside of that, who cares?
It was the show before the show.
Yeah.
And there was no show before the show. It was just a match.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Usos versus the New Day.
Yes. And
the New Day win.
The New Day.
They are the new tag champs.
That's true. And then directly after they won the belts, the WWE was marketing their New Day replica tag champ belts.
Yep.
And how much are they again?
They're like $400.
$400.
Go get them while they're hot.
Yeah. Man, they actually do look kind of cool. Although I think, as you pointed out, they're the bronze.
Yeah, they are the wrong ones. They are the Raw ones. They are not the SmackDown ones.
So that's, it is what it is.
If you're okay with the bronze rather than the silver.
This was a great match, though.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Best match on the card by far. It was long. They gave it a ton of time.
Yes.
And it was really, really, really well done.
Yes.
Lots of kickouts. Xavier Woods looked like a freaking beast.
Yes, he did.
He was kicking out of all sorts of stuff. It was insane.
There was a crazy spot where Xavier Woods literally leaps across the ring with his elbow.
Yeah.
But I think Jimmy was in the ring.
Yeah.
Jimmy rolls out of the way, and Jay comes out of nowhere and kicks him in the face.
Kicks his head clean off of his shoulders. Xavier Woods is dead now.
Yeah, and it goes 1, 2, kick out. Xavier
Woods kicks out. He kicked out of that, and then he kicked out of like the
Samoan drop.
The Samoan drop where he gets a helping hand. He kicked out of that. This kid is kicking out of everything. You can't pin Xavier Woods.
It's not gonna happen.
You can try. It's not going to work. But yeah, great match. We have new tag
good.
champs, which is, I'm sure, what the WWE was hoping for.
Yep.
Just because the New Day is infinitely marketable.
Yes.
So
let's get some New Day pops. We have yet to see them. Let's get some New Day pops.
Yeah, it's funny because the New Day pops were on the Battleground intro flags. Yeah. We don't have New Day. I have Bootios.
Yeah.
You can't get New Day pops.
Bootios right over there.
Yeah. And I have the box. It's upstairs.
We don't have, and they have the New Day pops on their trunks.
Yeah.
So it was like, where are the New Day pops?
Yeah.
I want my New Day pops.
Oh, speaking of stuff on here. Look at this.
Shane
is the man.
Yeah, he is.
And gave us this. He ordered something off of Pro Wrestling Tees.
Bullet Club.
And they sent him. They sent him a picture of Raven, a signed picture of Raven.
Yep. They were like, "Hey man, you want the signed picture of Raven?" He was like, "Nope." But Judge and Doc do.
Yeah, boom. So that's where Raven's going to sit just over my shoulder.
Yeah, like a raven. Perched up like a raven. I like that. I mean, they're thinking we might move him down here, though, so people can actually see him. I don't know.
They can see him when I move my head.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyways, let's move on.
Okay, then we have Shinsuke versus Baron. Shinsuke wins because Baron does a cheap shot.
Low blow,
cheap shot. And it's like, the reason that this happened is because the WWE wants to milk this further.
I guess.
It doesn't need to be milked anymore.
No, it doesn't. I agree with Shane. They don't have any in-ring chemistry.
Nope.
The whole thing is just bananas. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, and the funny thing is, like, the match itself was really competitive. There were all sorts of what should be good, moves and stuff, but it just is missing something.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, it shouldn't have been boring, but it was boring.
It was really boring. And then when Baron Corbin looks like he's going to leave the ring, he grabs his briefcase and he walks towards the ramp, then he walks back, and then he hits Shinsuke with an End of Days, which is the coolest move in the world, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. If you stick not any two, but if you stick two other wrestlers in the ring and they do the exact same moves, the exact same sequences, it's probably a great match.
Yeah. Do you have AJ and Shinsuke do that?
Yeah,
great match.
Probably a great match,
Sammy
minus
and
the low
AJ?
blow, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But it's just something about these two being in the ring together that made it not a great match. So yeah.
Next, we move into a Fatal 5-Way women's match where who was victorious?
Natalia. Natalia is your number one contender for the women's championship match.
I chose Lana. You chose
Becky.
Yep.
And neither of them won.
No.
And we sort of are on opposite ends of this one because you liked the match
where everybody was involved.
When everyone was involved, and didn't like it as much when it was just Charlotte and Becky or Charlotte and Natty.
Yep.
I was better with the match at least when Lana and Tamina got eliminated.
You didn't like them because they were working together.
No, I just didn't like the stuff that they were doing.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that they were doing poorly. I didn't like any of the kicks and stuff like that were bad.
No, of course they were bad. But I was talking about things like with Becky doing all the Bexploder on Lana and everything else. And
Yeah. I mean, that all was fine to me. I just felt like the in-ring work was lacking from Tamina and Lana in this particular match. And so once they got out, that opened up a little bit for, although Becky didn't hang around that much longer after that.
No, it went Tamina, then Lana, then Becky, and it was left with Charlotte and
here's the thing, right? You can say what you want about like characters and all that stuff. When Becky Lynch gets into the ring, she makes the match better.
She 100% does.
All matches that Becky Lynch is involved in are better
because of her.
100%
agree, which is why I want her with the belt.
Yeah.
Which is why I can maybe see them putting the belt on Natty. No, actually, what's going to happen at SummerSlam is Natty and Naomi are going to wrestle. Naomi wins. Carmella cashes in, gets the belt. Then Becky and Carmella go into a program together. I'm totally okay with that, by the way.
Yeah, that could be. I don't know, man.
As long as Becky's in the program.
I honestly, I don't see them giving the belt to Natty, though. So.
Nope. Cool. Next, we move on to AJ versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah, this is a really good match.
Kevin Owens wins. It was a really good match. I didn't like the ending to it.
No.
So what happens is AJ's going for the Styles Clash. Kevin Owens says no. Puts him up on his shoulder. Throws him at the official. The official goes down.
Nothing like a good ref spot.
Yeah. And then they go into like the submission.
Yeah, like reversing each other's submissions.
Waiting for somebody to tap out.
Yeah.
And then what happens is AJ has like a rear chin lock. And then kind of rolls up and his shoulders
they
get
both
pinned.
kind of roll backwards, and it looked to you like both of their shoulders could be down.
Yeah.
To me, it looked like only AJ's shoulders were down.
Well, and there's a reason why I thought that both shoulders were down, because AJ didn't kick out, because the ref's over there, he's counting, and he's doing a slow count too, by the way. He's doing 1, 2, 3, and it's like at that point, if AJ knew that
he should have been celebrating.
Down, if he knew that Kevin Owens' shoulders were down, he would have been like, but if it was just him knowing that only his shoulders were down, he should have kicked out, and he had enough time to kick out.
Yeah. So I guess that makes it. I think everyone was confused by this finish.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense.
There was no pop from the crowd
at all.
Nobody was like, "Oh yes, we have a new champion."
Everyone was like, "What just happened?" And then when they announced that Kevin Owens was the winner, then AJ was like, "Oh, what's going on?" You could see him like walking around in the ring, and it's like, what's going on? Why didn't you kick out?
Yeah, why were you?
Your shoulders were down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I don't even think he got a boo. I don't even think Kevin Owens got a boo from the crowd. I think the crowd was just like.
I think he did get some, but yeah. This is just confusing. It was straight up confusing.
Can we talk about the worst match of the night?
Oh boy, should we?
John Cena versus Rusev.
You think that was the worst match of the night?
Dude.
It was bad, but I don't know that it was any worse than the main event.
I'll take the main event. Over
Really?
No. Yeah, you're right.
They're both equal in my mind.
Both of these were bad. This was a flag on a pole match. Basically, to win, you got to take your flag, post it up on your pedestal. Ding, 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 you're the winner. Can no one just grab a flagpole and walk it up? Just take it and
book
run.
it.
Run.
Yeah. But no, we got just a terribly boring match between Cena and Rusev.
Which I feel bad for Rusev.
And the big thing was towards the end. So Rusev had set up some tables.
2 tables.
2 tables. And then he was the one, obviously, as he was setting them up, I was like, yeah, he's going through those tables.
Yeah, I think everybody at the house was like, listen, even the people that don't normally watch the WWE.
Yeah.
He's not John Cena's not going through those tables.
Yeah,
Rusev's going through those tables.
Yeah, and so a little bit later, Cena's able to
AA through the tables.
AM through the table, and then put his flag.
And then like it was nothing, John Cena steps down the ladder, steps down the ramp.
Yeah,
picks up his flag, steps up the ramp, and plants it. Like he wasn't even winded at all.
Yeah,
and the whole time they were winded. It was
just
get the flag.
And he actually kind of got a pop.
Well, yeah, because it's USA. I think he only got the pop because it's USA, USA, USA. I think so.
Wasn't this show in Philly?
Yeah.
That's Philly.
Birthplace.
Stop it.
That's the birthplace of America.
Stop popping for that garbage.
Yeah, it was the worst. And poor Rusev. Next, we get a Fashion X-Files. This is what we thought. We thought that this was going to be a different tag team coming in to tell us what is going on.
Yeah. And you were right, actually, in our predictions video, in your first thing, you said that there wasn't going to be a match. Now, granted, the reason is different.
The reason was
different. But there was no match.
There was no match.
Everyone was saying, oh, it's going to be the club, or it's going to be these people or those people. The
club even tweeted that they were at Battleground.
Yeah. And no. No match. It's just Breeze and Fandango both get clobbered by someone.
No, actually, guess who? So what happens is they shine a light, and it's Connor's face is on the wall, and then it's like everybody's freaking out because everyone's just kind of like, what, really, boo?
Yeah.
So the Ascension come up and they're like, hey guys, it was actually us the whole time.
Yeah.
And then they're like, why? Oh, because we were bored and we just wanted to.
Yeah.
And then they were like, wait, it couldn't have been you because last week you had 2 tickets to Eddie Money's Ticket in Paradise.
Yeah.
And then they started arguing, blah, blah, blah. Lights go out, and then someone gets knocked out. They both get knocked out, and they do Blair Witch style where the camera is on the side, showing Fandango and Breeze knocked
both laid out, and someone Fandango starts dragging Fandango out of the shot.
So it could be Eric Rowan and Luke Harper.
Could be. I don't know, dude.
I don't know either.
I'm glad we're getting more Fashion Files.
Yeah, I am too. But I was kind of hoping for a match.
Yeah.
Then we get a really interesting match that was actually not booked or planned when we made our predictions video.
Yeah.
Sammy versus Mike Kanellis.
Mm-hmm.
I took a bullet here because I wanted Sammy to win, but I knew since we both chose Jinder for the last one, that this had to be a tiebreaker.
Yeah, so basically going up, with the rest of the matches, we were completely tied, and this was the tie-breaking match.
So you chose Sammy, I chose Mike.
Yeah.
Sammy wins. This was an interesting match. I kind of thought it was good.
Yeah, it was a great match. Yeah. I thought it was great. Both of them did really, really good. Great showing from Mike Kanellis.
Yes. Better than his first time.
Yeah, yeah.
And Maria was there.
Yeah, Maria did a pretty good job too. So, yeah, it was
I'm
all
okay with this feud going on a little bit longer.
Yeah, yeah.
Just don't turn into the Alicia Fox Noam Dar thing.
I think that if we keep getting matches like this, though,
it'll be better.
Yeah, I mean it's good. They're great wrestlers. So
cool. Now on to the main event: Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton. Now, before all this happened, we got a little video package that had the Singh brothers going up to Jinder and saying, "Maharaja, I'm sorry to inform you, but we will not be ringside.
Yeah. Yeah,
we will
right.
be back here watching your victory." And, like, everyone's like, oh, interesting. No one's buying it, WWE. No one's buying those tickets.
Yeah.
So the match happens. The first door shuts, locked forever. Second door shuts.
You know what's funny is they spent all this time explaining the rules to the Punjabi prison match.
Yeah.
And as the Punjabi prison match was happening, everyone was confused about the rules.
Yeah.
Every single person in the house was like, oh, if they do this, and it's like, no, there's not that. Oh, no, it is that. Oh, no, it's not that.
So you can call for the door to be open. So there's 4 doors. You can call for one of them to be open. Then you have 60 seconds to get out.
Yeah. Boy.
If you don't, it's locked forever.
Time management, guys. Yeah. Time management.
First one gets called. 60 seconds later, no one gets out. Second one gets called. 60 seconds later, no one goes out. Third one, no one goes out. Fourth one hits, and it's like coming down to the wire.
And Jinder is able to dive out.
No, the Singh brothers come out from underneath the ring.
That's right. And they drag him out.
They drag him out after an RKO.
Yeah.
He gets RKO'd, and then he gets dragged out. And then they're like telling the ref to put the thing down, and it's like 3, 2, 1. Falls down, close. Randy's inside.
So here's the thing. At this point, Jinder Mahal is in the outer area of the prison.
Yep.
Randy Orton is on the inside. This should have been a huge step up, right? Or it should give Jinder the lead.
Yes,
right?
100%.
But they both start climbing up the inner and outer part of the prison, and Randy Orton gets to the top of the inside and just steps over.
Yeah. He doesn't even need to jump. He just like sticks his foot out and is like, oh,
to the outer cage.
Yeah.
And there you go.
And now they're both side by side again.
Jinder's advantage?
0.
I mean, what do the doors even do? The doors, if you make it out of the doors, you're at a disadvantage. Because there are no doors on the outer one.
Nope.
Right? You have to climb that one. Just climb the inner one.
Yeah,
step over to the outer one.
Over.
Exactly. Yeah. This is the dumbest match in the world.
Kind of is. So then we get like some exchanges at the top, and then they fight their way down, and then there's a bunch of spots that happen with like chairs and kendo sticks, and it's just let me throw you on here, then let me throw you over here, let me hit you with a kendo stick. Oh, you get to hit me with a kendo stick now. Cool.
Stop.
So then Randy starts climbing up to the top. One of the Singh brothers literally crawls out of one of the holes because he's so small.
Yeah.
He crawls out of the hole.
That was the other thing that Shane was like, just crawl out of the squares. The squares are big enough to crawl through.
Jinder's too big. He's too wide.
He could make it.
Nah.
He could.
No way.
I promise you he could.
I kind of want to place a bet that I don't think he could
I promise you he could. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be easy,
yeah,
but I'm telling you he can.
Somebody's going to have to spit on him a couple times, get him nice and...
I mean, he's made of flesh.
No, that dude's made of muscle. Come on, let's be real here.
They can both make it. Or Randy. Just crawl through the squares.
I could go with that one. Be your little snake and So one of the Singh brothers gets out and he starts climbing up to intercept
Snake?
Randy Orton. Well, Randy Orton is throwing punches through the Punjabi prison.
Yeah.
Hits him like 4 times.
Yeah.
And then he falls to his death.
Yeah, Samir Singh falls off of the top onto one of the announce tables outside of the ring.
Just destroys it.
And, dude,
He's
man,
dead.
his head jerks back so hard in the replays. That's some whiplash for you.
Mm-hmm. Then I don't know why Jinder Mahal or why Randy Orton comes back down. Is it because
I think Jinder gets him. Yeah, he's crawling up. It's funny because as soon as the two people are, they make it up a good ways, and then they start fighting, but then they just start climbing down.
Fight up.
Yeah.
Fight up.
It's so dumb.
So then more shenanigans happens, and then I think the other Singh brother gets hit with a chair.
Yeah, Randy gets a chair out.
And then Randy starts climbing.
Yes. This is his victory ascent.
Yeah, because Jinder Mahal's out because he got hit with the chair a couple times. Then the music hits. And in my mind, I'm like, Jinder Mahal just climbed. He just sprinted up and then sprinted down.
Yeah.
Like, he's done. He's out. It's game over. You lose. And then Randy's like just hanging there. And guess who in the world comes walking out? The Great Khali.
To Jinder Mahal's music, Great Khali comes out.
Yeah, not even his own music.
Dude, he was moving slowly.
He's moving slowly. He's kind of walking a little bit. And then Randy, being smart, just like, who's like, oh man, I gotta hightail this thing. So he starts climbing up. Great Khali beat you. That's something that should never ever be said, which is the Great Khali was faster than Randy Orton
climbing up the and so he starts choking Randy Orton, essentially just chokes him out
and just hits his head against the side. Randy Orton starts climbing, or Jinder Mahal climbs up, looks at Randy Orton and starts like, and then climbs over, ding ding ding, you have retained your belt.
And that's
the Great Khali's getting a little handsy with the belt. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, he grabbed the belt and held it up.
He was going after that belt.
Yeah.
Like, give me that belt. I'm going to raise it up. And
you think they're gonna
kind of like, oh, okay. Here
you think they're gonna do an angle with the Great Khali?
I hope so.
No.
Yes.
That's terrible.
Great. Well, that's Battleground.
Not a great show, honestly. What are you gonna give it?
Okay. I like that one. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give it a 4. Yeah.
I was gonna give it a 4 too.
I give it a 4. It was cool seeing you know what? I'm gonna give it a 5 for seeing the Great Khali come back. Giving it a 5 for that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give it a 4 based on the Usos and the New Day and Sammy and Mike. The finish for the AJ Kevin Owens match ruined that match.
Yeah, it did
for me.
Yeah.
So there were only 2 matches that I enjoyed.
Yeah, and you also won. So no Randy Orton shirts for you.
Right. I don't have to wear a Randy Orton shirt. And oh yeah, wait a minute. What was it that you had to do?
I think I just get to go home.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not what happens right now. So actually, while you say Roman Reigns is the best,
that's all I have to say.
Yeah, you have to say Roman Reigns is the best. That's all I have to say. Wow, this guy did not appreciate his vow of silence when it comes to Roman Reigns. So just tell me when you're gonna say it, because I kind of wanna dance a little bit when you say it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it.
All right, I'm gonna say it. I, Judge Mustafalis, believe that Roman Reigns is the best. And I kind of want to throw up right now.
Oh man, that's worth every penny.
I gotta go wash my mouth out. I'll be right back.
You know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna get. We've lost Judge. He's gone. He's literally he's walking out right now. So actually, while he's gone, I will say this. Because of that, I'm gonna give it a 5. Because I got to hear Judge say Roman Reigns is the best. That is amazing. Look for a Hot Shots because I will be. Oh, look who's joined us again.
Gross.
Yeah, you're about to be all over the interwebs,
Gross.
my friend.
I hate it.
Judge saying Roman Reigns is the best.
Foul silence still commences.
So that was Battleground. Thanks for joining us, guys. Please leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about the show.
Yes.
We are going to the Crash Defy.
Yeah, Lucha Crash. August 3rd.
Yeah, August 3rd. Let us know if you're going to go to that.
Please.
We are super excited.
Yeah, we are. I'm just upset that Penta and Ray are not going to be there.
Yeah.
I guess I'll get over it.
Yeah. It should still be a great show.
Yeah, it should.
And let's see, is that all? Social media, check us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And yeah, Judge, unless you have anything else?
Got nothing.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you on Thursday for Leg Drop the World.
Yeah.